Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are some interesting things going on in the Mopar world today. One of those being some Dodge Chargers that are being tested in Arizona that say SixPack on them, but that's not normal. We've seen the Ram Charger say e-torque on some of their mules when we know that those aren't the actual case. But not Ram Charger, but Dodge Charger Daytonas with huge exhaust pipes that sound like a V8? You don't say. We're going to look at some images today. Welcome on back to TK's Garage, probably the most petty automotive YouTube channel in all of YouTube. And today, we're talking about the Dodge Charger Daytona. I know, nobody really cares about that car right now. So what's interesting is this. I'm going to put this image up here on the screen. This was seen in Arizona and was sent to me by several reliable sources, and it's also it's making its rounds right now on Facebook. I think Moparian, hopefully I'm saying that correct, posted it. Another guy who's an engineer, or used to be an engineer at Stellantis, posted it, and then it got sent to me. I had a conversation with somebody that was there outside, and basically said when that car started up, it didn't have that same sound that the RHO has with the Hurricane Inline 6. And if you don't know what that sounds like, it sounds like this. I'm too petty. I'm sorry. The Hurricane sounds like shit. We know that, okay? It's just the most garbage friggin' engine sound ever. It can't even compete with the B58 from BMW. At least those sound good. This thing from Stellantis is garbage, all right? It's trash. But this Charger, while it had SixPack badging on the hood, which you're probably seeing in the images I put them on the screen, sounded like a V8 when it started. What does that mean? Well, it's very similar to what we saw from TFL last week, and I confirmed with internal documents that showed that the SRT engines were coming back for Mopar products. 617, I don't know if that's like codename Boston. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the horsepower rating of these engines, which would lead me to believe a 5.7 liter with a Hellcat blower on it. Again, I'm guessing, but the internal documents that we showed last week confirm that all that hybrid crap is going out the door. So all that retooling and stuff for these hybrid engines at friggin' Dundee, there's why that's been stalled, because it's going away in 2027, 2028. It's out, done, gone. They're getting rid of that. They're going back to what actually makes them money, and it's the friggin' Hemi. Less warranty claims, less money the company has to pay. If it doesn't have that stupid MDS, it's why John Elkin has been on the phone with the president multiple times. Can we get this emission stuff done so I can start building engines and putting them in vehicles to make them cheaper, which is what you want, he's telling the president, and more reliable. And then they can compete. I'm telling you right now, they come with a Ram 1500, whether it has a 5.7 or a 6.4 in it, and it doesn't have MDS on it, I'm buying it immediately. Immediately, I'm buying one. Now, I've seen a lot of the comments, oh, well, TK, all these engines are being built in Mexico right now. You broke that story. Myself and Buddy the Insider, yes. Between both of our sources, we were able to break that, yes. They're manufacturing between 400 to 600 Hemi engines a day. out of Mexico and shipping them into the US and stacking them up. Stacking them up. Why? 2026 run Ram 1500s. Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk coming. I mean, you've seen it. I know other people have talked about it. TFL showed the images. You can see those tailpipes, and it's the same thing you're seeing right here on this Charger. You know damn well that ain't no V6, that ain't no inline 6, that ain't a Pentastar, that ain't a Hurricane. Them pipes come from a Hemi. You can't put bigger pipes on a lamer engine. I was going to say the G word, but on a lamer engine and make it sound better. Not going to happen. This though? If they're actually testing Hemi versions of the Dodge Charger on the street, I told you so. We've been talking about Hemi versions of the Charger since they started testing it in Mexico months ago. Months ago. Again, and I hate to toot this horn, but I got to constantly say it. I don't get my sources from like engineers or, yes, I get some stuff from people that work at the assembly level or the building level, the engineers. 90% of my information comes from way the F up here. That's why I'm months ahead. I told you that this was going to happen with the Charger. You're welcome. Is it going to sell? Are they going to actually bring it to market in time where it actually friggin' matters? We'll see. They got to have that V8 in that Charger for model year 2026. Or I can tell you right now, Dodge is dead. Because the sales that they're getting right now on this EV crap, they're going to start selling these Hurricanes this summer. And you know what's funny? It's not going to sell. Or it's going to sell a little bit and have a ton of problems, like the Grand Wagoneer and the Ram. And it's going to turn everybody off to all of the brands. Or John Elkin gets a goddamn idea in his head and figures out, if I don't fix this now, my entire family legacy turns to crap. The ball is literally in his court. Let Tim Kuniskis do what he wants to do. Let him stop having to deal with these Mickey Mouse engines. And not to say that six-cylinder engines are bad. There's some really great in-history six-cylinder engines, like the 3800 Supercharged from General Motors. That thing was great. I had it in my LeSabre, or was it a Park Avenue? I had it in a Monte Carlo. It was a great engine. Run forever, all right? Dodge is known for being a muscle car that is affordable to the masses. It's been that way for over 50 years. Stop trying to be Lexus. Stop trying to be BMW. Stop trying to be Mercedes. Quit swinging from the nuts of Europe and get back to being an American car brand. Period. End of story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends. Oh, you want to hear it run? Oh.